Hi, this is Ceniza-Levine of SixFigureStart. We are career coaches that are all former Fortune 500 recruiters. And today my video tip is going to be about cover letters. In fact, I am going to deconstruct for you the only cover letter that I can think of in my 15 plus years of recruiting that actually caused me to hire someone. And it was a rather short letter. It was your typical 3-paragraph format. And as you know, a cover letter should open with an intro that catches my attention. The middle should be more about you, selling you, why I should be talking to you. And then the last paragraph should be the call to action. And what this person did that was so special was in the opening, she referenced specifically an event that I was attending where she tried to see me, was not able to. And therefore, it immediately put into context how she knew me and what I needed to think about. She didn't have to go into a long explanation about who she was. Obviously, connecting to that event immediately put in my mind, okay, so this is a person going for this type of job at this type of level. So she immediately caught my attention. Her middle paragraph, which talked about her, actually talked about the business that I was representing at the time. She very astutely framed it exactly in terms of my client, knew things about my client where clearly she had done her research, and in fact itemized specifically the area where she wanted to work. And unlike other candidates who talked broadly about marketing, in this case it was a marketing role, she talked about the specific type of marketing that my client was very interested in, and she talked about what she did in her past history as it relates to what my client does and what my client needed. And so as I was reading about her, I was also immediately seeing exactly what she could do for my client. And finally, the call to action was just this: she wanted to get a meeting. She wanted me to reconsider that I hadn't selected her when I attended the event and had a limited schedule and was unable to book her. And I know you're probably thinking, great, so Caroline actually called this person, interviewed her, happy ending. Well, no, it's not that simple. The fact of the matter is that I was so surprised at getting such a thoroughly written, well-constructed cover letter. Again, this is one out of the thousands that I've received over 15 years that I'm bothering to tell you about. And it was so unusual that my first instinct was, is this person crazy? Is this person for real? I've really never seen this. So I got a colleague from my team who was actually going to be in the same geographic area as the event that had just passed. And I said, hey, are you going back to geography? Would you mind reaching out to this person, if you don't mind doing it, and seeing her, preferably in a public place? Remember, I thought this person could very well be crazy. And that was it. It wasn't, hey, I'm going to fly this person back in for an interview. We're going to make this a big production. We still were cautious and we still fitted in to what was convenient to us. And so my colleague did see this person, and she came back to me, and her only few words were, yes, this person is the real deal. And so we invited her at that point to interview. At that point, she did get hired by my client. It wasn't in the exact division that she wanted to work in, but she was able over the course of her career to work her way into that division and was incredibly successful. So when I talk about a winning cover letter, remember it's still in that format of having an introduction that captures my attention and that establishes immediately who you are, why I should be talking to you, and why you're reaching out to me. She had that magic middle where she really sold me not only on her skills and qualities, but exactly how her skills and qualities fit in with the client that I was representing that I needed to hire for. And then finally, there was a specific call to action, and in this case, it was just a second chance. So it wasn't, you need to hire me, it was, you need to meet me. And frankly, the addendum to this, of course, is that she still needed to go through all these hoops in terms of interviews, so she needed to back up that cover letter with substance. So you need to write a good cover letter. A good cover letter can absolutely get you the job, not in a vacuum, but in conjunction with other pieces of a well thought out job search campaign. So good luck on your cover letters. And thanks so much. It's Caroline Ceniza-Levine from Six Figure Start.